Hi everybody, it's Christmas morning. I stayed up late last night. We're not doing a lot because of the COVID and just the way things have been. There's no big family gathering or anything like that happening today for us. Um, I I had another dream last night. It was a pretty long one, and it is specific to someone. I Whoever this is for, you're gonna inherit a property. Um, from what I got out of it, there is it's a farm or capability of it being a farm. There are barns. There's a big barn, and there's obviously there's a house on it. But I see fruits and vegetables like in abundance. Like I really have seen like these like huge cantaloupes and cucumbers, and a few other, or maybe zucchinis also, something like to that effect. I'm seeing that you are inherited this through I believe it's a relative. You didn't expect it. They're an older couple that passed away, or they were a couple. I'm not sure if they both passed away at the same time. I didn't get that feel. I just know that they left this to you. It'll be a property. I'm not sure what state it's going to be in. I see rainy weather happening. This is the thing, this is kind of like a warning, because, well, it is a warning. I see myself as you. I can't tell whether it's a male or female energy, or a feminine, or masculine energy. I really can't. It's kind of in the middle there. I see like the door to the house is like open. The door and the screen. You get home from work and the door, I don't know if you're staying here or if you just happen to, I think you're staying at the house. And the door, the screen, you're finding that the doors are open or unlatched at least, but I see them full on open. And it's raining and cold, like not an ice rain, but like that slushiness stuff. I see that, and I'm thinking, this keeps happening. When I get home from work, this door is open, like somebody's coming in here while I'm gone. And you're right. You are right. Somebody is messing with the property. I see myself at the barn next. I see myself trying to shut the barn doors. Though there's windy and it's cool, somehow I can see like a highway. It's like the barn is like rectangular. Like if I'm standing looking down the barn, there's a big door here. And I see myself trying to shut that one also. But down the oblong end of it, there's like these two huge big double doors. And they're open also. And I'm like I'm struggling with this door to try to get them to close. And as I'm doing that, I see a highway like down, like off the property. I see a highway. For some reason, I see I don't know why I saw this part, but a cart, like you didn't put it there, but this cart of like the fruits and vegetables, like somebody was putting it outside of the road. Maybe, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe it's like, maybe this farming couple used to have a roadside stand. I'm positive of it. They had a roadside stand. But I see a car like swerving and hit the stand, and everything's like flies in the air. And I think nothing of it other than a car very strange. But see, the thing is in these dreams, I will have things that make me look closer at something. Like just then, it was a roadside stand. All I literally see in the dream, is a pile of vegetables and stuff like on a cart, and this car hits that and everything goes flying. That was to focus my attention on that, because this let me know there's a roadside stand. So this inherited property used to be a fruit and vegetable farm. These people, I don't think they're grandparents. I think they're like aunts, uncles type, but they're elderly, whoever they were, and they had this property a long time. There's probably fruit trees and gardens there. So I keep seeing this abundance of fruit and vegetable life. And the focus on the thing, it was definitely, wherever this property is, there is something near the road, whether it's really a whole highway or not, I'm not sure. I think it just made me focus on it, doing the cars like that, on an accident. To let me know that it's bigger than just this cart, because my mind's eye saw this cart of fruit and stuff, and really it's a little farmer stand. It's probably near the edge of the road, on this property. They probably sold, before they passed, they throughout life they had a vegetable stand every year. Like I say, I don't know what state this is in. I can tell you what state it's not in just a minute. Well, the thing is once I'm trying to shut these doors, all that part is over with, and once I try to shut these big wooden double doors with the funky latches, and they like almost fold a little bit, and they're like huge, way bigger than me, so they're hard to control and the wind's pulling on them. I think I closed it, and then the wind just starts to push up again. I hear something behind me. Next thing I know, I'm back at the other end of the barn. There's some kind of a piece of machinery. I don't know what it is, but someone that resembled one of my cousins. Excuse me, one of my real life cousins. I'll describe him. But it's not my cousin that I'm saying. It's your cousin. Or someone that you have a feel for. It's like cousin, like a distant cousin that you don't talk to that often, but you're friendly with on a normal basis. It's a man. He's short-statured. He is probably late 20s, to mid 30s. He's got blondish hair. See, my cousin's older, but I'm seeing this person like how my cousin looked when he was younger. It's funny how these things go. He's not real, fit, but he's not real heavy, a little bit of a belly. There are other men with him, and they're taking, I don't know how they were going to pick this thing up. There's like this machine that's got this big round, it almost reminds me of a cotton candy machine. How the cotton candy machines look, the huge ones at the fairs, kind of look like that. I know it's not what it was, because it was farming equipment. It had something to do with farming, being stored in this barn. It's huge. There's a back piece. As I'm looking at it, I see this big round metal barrel. It's like a big mixing bowl, like huge mixing bowl. Well, it has a back piece that is like the machinery part of it that moves it. In the middle, sitting on top, is this big. It's probably like this thick, a square, piece of metal. And it's sitting like it's a piece of this machine, I think. I don't feel like this machine is mine. I feel like this is something that was either somebody was storing it there. Maybe you'll rent out part of this barn once you get it, and to make money to, you know, until you figure out what you're doing with the property. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Like I say, give or take this, and how it resonates is going to mean everything. Because someone might have already inherited this property, and I'm just going to be this warning person to you. I believe that you'll find this video at just the right time. I'm going to pause for a minute now, so that I'm going to do a drawing of this machine so you can see exactly what I'm talking about, and I'll put it in, and then I'll come back. Okay, so I don't know what that piece of machinery is. Maybe you do. I feel like you don't. I'm gonna look it up, and I'll see if I can figure it out. I know that it has to do something with farming. I'm pretty positive it's something to do with farming. That's why it would be on this property. At any rate, this man is there, and they're like almost acting like, you know, they don't give a damn that you're there. They're gonna take this square piece of it, though. It looks like they're, I don't know if they're trying to take the whole thing, but it feels like they're trying to grab that square piece. And he's there with at least two other guys. I can see them in my view. One's behind the machine, one is over to the right of my view, and he's right there, and he's the one I'm talking to. And they're trying to put, it looks like cellophane, but I'm sure that's not what it is, because they're trying to lift up this heavy piece of, this square piece of this machinery with it and bag it, take it, type of thing. They're like stealing it. Whoever this person is that is either in your family or you know them like a family member. I think it's a family member. I feel like it's a cousin or a, they knew this stuff was there. They've been the one going in and out of your house, taking things. And they're all about money. They're all about stealing and reselling. That's exactly what this is. They wouldn't blatantly come in while you're there, but I feel like there's going to be a confrontation. That's why I'm, that's another part of this warning. You say, you're not taking this. This is where I think it's something that's stored there. He knows it's there. It's stored there for someone else. It wasn't the people who passed away, because you tell the guy to the right, you're not touching this unless you go ask the owners first. Almost like you don't know the owners real well, but like this is just being stored there. This is how I feel on it. This other guy is probably 6 foot. He's got his hair pulled back in a ponytail, like his hair is thinning at the top, and it's dark. He again is probably mid to late 30s. He's got a white t-shirt on. He's kind of fit looking, but you can tell he's like sleazy. He's a slimy guy. This guy, he seems to be. That's how I feel. I get to take off it. The third person, I can't even relate to how they looked. I just know they were there because they don't speak. I say, you're not taking that. That thing's worth $5,000. Odd number, straight out, $5,000. I knew that in this, that piece of that machine, just that piece of the machine, was worth $5,000. And they're like, oh, yeah. And the guy that's like the cousin tells the other guy, I told you, man, I told you it was worth that much. And he tells you he's taking it to sell it. And you're like, no, you're not. You're not touching this. If you want it, you get a hold of the people that own it, because it's on your property. But see, this is why I think that this person is related to you. I think that they know what's on that property. I think that maybe this thing was stored there. There's things stored there from other people, and they've been there a little while. And somehow you inherited the property and not them. You're taking control of the property, not them. They were gonna they know what was there, they know it was worth money, and they were gonna try to come in there and take it. They've probably already been in your house taking other things because you keep finding the door like ajar or unlocked, you know, and the barn doors. I feel like you have repeated problems with that. I don't believe this is a functioning farm at this point. There's no animals there. Within the barn, it almost seems like stall areas. Nothing is there. I don't, other than knowing that fruits and vegetables have come out of there, I don't see them being there at this time. See, this is what I'm, the whole thing is a warning, but the part that really got me was when you say you're not taking this. The cousin or whoever this cousin-like relationship that you have with this other person, they say they threaten you. I can't catch the exact words that he says, but he says something about killing you. Something about, if you get in my way, I will hurt you. And then they added, why do you think we went to New York? Specifically New York. It didn't say New York City. Now see, this is how I know this is in another state. I live in New York. I live in Western New York. And they didn't say New York City. They said New York, like you're in another state with this property. You're in another state. And it clicks to you that that cousin or whatever they are of yours went with other people. And I almost see them sitting at a table in like a restaurant type of bar. And for a flash, you get this, like you know that they went there, and it's coming to light. It's coming to light why they went there. They went there to hurt someone else. They were paid to go there and hurt someone else, whoever this is. So whoever you're dealing with, be careful. You might think that they're just it's probably a family member, a close friend of the family that has been in trouble all his life with the law, has maybe been in jail for. I think he's dealing with people who pay them to do major jobs, like going to other states and hurting people. That's what it feels like. And they warn you that they don't give shit about you, and they will hurt you too. This is just massive. It impacted me. I remember. And there's a word that came up. I'm going to try looking it up, but this word that came up, succulent, I don't know what it means. I'll have to look it up. And I'll put at the end of the video. I'm gonna draw a few pictures of the way this barn looks inside, the view of the door that was major, the view of the road with this fruit, and then trying to close these big doors. And obviously the machine, not just I'll put that in, prior to this part. But succulent. I don't know if that's even a word. Not succulent, I kept on it over. And I didn't see this during the dream. When I woke up, this word, I'm making my bed, I'm trying to get everything together so that I could get this video made while everything was fresh in my mind. and the word succulent. I don't know, maybe it has something to do with that machine and a name brand on it. Succulent. I'll look it up, and I'll if I find anything, or if I don't, I'll put it at the end of the video here. I'll put a little clip in there for that. But enjoy the pictures, and like, share, and subscribe, please. I would like this to get to the person who needs to, because they might be in trouble, and I don't think they should push this person. If you know they're doing something, just call the authorities. Don't let them know it was you, because they've already been in the other house. Someone familiar with the house. I feel it's somebody who's familiar with the house and what's in it. Oh, and when, I don't know if I related to it, because I used to work midnights. I used to work overnights, and I got the feeling like it's early morning and you came home from working overnights when you're finding this door to your house not fastened properly. But I'll do a little divination and see if I can get any more answers, and I'll take it at the end of the video if so. I want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Have a happy holiday. Okay guys, so I came back with my homemade eggnog cocoa with whipped cream and cinnamon and nutmeg, and my Christmas homemade peppermint bark. The fatty that I am. Okay, so I looked up what I thought. I kept trying to look up this succulent and found nothing to describe it, or for it being a name of anything. I did, upon sitting there and thinking about it longer, the only thing that I could come close was I looked up sycophant, because that sounded really familiar to me. So upon looking that up, it wasn't spelled the way that I thought it would be spelled. It is S-Y-C-O-P-H-A-N-T, sycophant. And it means someone who is a self-seeker, or that sucks up to people to get what they want. They're out for their self, and they concern themselves in circles to people, like people with wealth and such. I don't know if that is related to this. If something else comes through for me, I'll let you guys know. But at any rate, Merry Christmas, and I'll see you on the next video. Thank you.